Okay, y'all, I'm back. I'm so sorry. Listen, it's been a lot going on, but I did want to come back and redo the live. My computer went dead. I didn't want to do it from my phone because I have some videos I wanted to show you guys with the videos. So y'all come on in, come on in. I see I got two people in the building already. Pop out in the chat. I'm gonna give y'all some time to come in here so we could talk about all this celebrity news that I've gathered to show you all and talk about and give my thoughts and opinions. hmm Hey Marmar, how are you? Let's see, because everybody was in that other live. I knew it was gonna mess it up, but it's all right. They're gonna find their way to me. Hey Lakeisha. Hey in the safe zone. Thank you for being here, boo. I know this has been a little confusing. I had a little technical difficulties. Hey Carla. Hey Broken But Unbroken. Hey beautiful diva. Hey Patricia. Hit the like button, you guys. Yes. Welcome to the Daily Report where we talk about celebrity news. Make sure you hit the like button on your way in. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and turn on your post notifications so you will be notified every time I come and do a live about celebrity gossip, celebrity news, what's all popular today. Go ahead and hit that like button if you like my vibes and if you agree with some of my commentary. Period. Hey, Kelbo. Hey, Blessed Dynasty. Hey, Lawanda. Yeah, we back, Gwen. Hey, Mary Ann. Hey, the Daily Report in chat. Hey, Mary Ann. Hey, Tasha. Hey, Tracy Ann. Hey, Sharon. Hey, Cheryl P. Hey, LaMonica. Hey, Lawanda. Hey, Royalty Queen. I wish we could go grab what we need first. Well, I'm on my live, Mom, so we could do it later. Hey, Lysandra. Hey, Tarnia. Hey, Dana Bland. Hey, hey, hey to everybody. Did I say hey to Laquana? Hey. Let me go down. Hey, Cheryl P. So first and foremost, y'all, I just want to say thank you to everybody who, genuinely have love for me and shown support for me and who have grown to love me, my personality, what I stand for, and who I am as a person, a human being. Shout out to y'all because y'all been showing me a lot of love. So I wanted to get on here and tell all of y'all I love y'all back. Hey, Heart's Desire. Hey, Sweetness 49. How are you doing, love? Happy Saturday, everybody. Hey, Lisa. So I wanted to get into Diddy. So let me go ahead and drop the link because I was in Ray Mary's chat earlier and she was saying how if I got out here and I talked about the Diddy situation, she would want to come up and chime in on the commentary. So let me go ahead and drop that link because that's who I want to start with, y'all. The first person we reporting on is Diddy. Diddy is being hit with another lawsuit, you guys. Another one. I need the DJ Khaled button. Another one. Yes, he's getting hit with another lawsuit. And I have the articles and the TMZ reports, and we're going to read it. We're going to give our commentary because with this article, it's a little bit interesting, because there's been some other rumors going on social media with who was involved, the lady who actually filed the lawsuit against Diddy. Hey, Brittany. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, Axe Granny. How you guys doing? Hey, Erica. Hey, Tioni. Hey, hey, hey. So I have the article pulled up. I want to read it with you guys. I want to share it with y'all. So let me get into present mode. Another what? Damn, it's yeah, it ain't looking too good for homeboy. It ain't looking too good. It's not. So let me go ahead and get in present mode so you guys can see my screen because I want to read the article that TMZ wrote up yesterday about the situation. Granny, thank you for becoming a member. Hey, Lakeisha Bass. So I'm going to share the screen with you guys, and we're going to read the article today with each other, okay? So yesterday, TMZ posted an article, says, new Diddy lawsuit. He drugged and sexually assaulted me, and I got pregnant. Let's talk about it. So it says, Diddy is facing a new lawsuit filed by a woman who claims the rap mogul drugged and sexually assaulted her and continues to menace and intimidate her. In new documents filed Friday and obtained by TMZ, a Jane Doe claims the Bad Boy Records founder repeatedly assaulted her over a 4-year period and says one of the encounters even resulted in her getting pregnant, but she ended up suffering a miscarriage. The anonymous woman, represented by attorney Joseph L. Kakayo, however you say his last name, claims that she first met Diddy overseas in the fall of 2020 and was invited to join the rapper on an all expenses paid trip. The woman says she saw Diddy regularly between 2001 and 2022, with the rapper and his team arranging for her to meet up with him at homes in Los Angeles, New York, Miami, and other various locations. However, she claims he did not travel. She did not travel at her own volition, claiming Diddy and his staff would use coercive and harassing language to make her agree. She says drivers would show up at her home to take her to Diddy, which left her feeling like she didn't have a choice in the matter. The woman alleges Diddy also would use spike alcoholic beverages as a way to force her to do his bidding, saying Diddy forced her to have sexual intercourse in April 2022 while she was at his LA home. She claims to have sustained physical injuries from her encounters with Diddy, including one during a spring 2022 visit where she says she was left with purple bruises and a bite mark on her feet. She says she does not remember how she got the injuries. The woman also accuses Diddy of forcing her to take ketamine and other drugs in July 2022, which resulted in her blacking out. It was after that alleged incident that she says she got pregnant. According to the suit, one of Diddy's associates called her repeatedly, harassing her to get an abortion, but she says she ultimately suffered a miscarriage. Now, I want to stop right there. We're going to finish reading the article because I believe that's not all of it, but I wanted to highlight that very point right there. Now, I've been hearing a lot of different videos all over YouTube. It's even been posted on the blogs, and people have been speculating that this person is the lady called Gina Tay, or whatever her last name is. She was Diddy's girlfriend at one upon a time, and she was dating him for 4 years. And even if you go back to her Tasha K interview that she did with her, she said she was dating him around the same time him and Cassie had his dealings, right? So they went on that journey telling that story. So people are putting two and two together, and they're saying that this is Gina. And I don't know if you guys remember. I wish I should have put up the Twitter exchange. Let me see if I can find it. His name is Love, not Diddy. Okay, I'm trying to come up, but it will not let me for some reason. Okay, let me dang it. Let me drop the link one more time. Hold on. I can't show y'all the interview because it was on Tasha K's platform here on YouTube, and I don't want to get copyrighted from my video. But I will see if I can bring up the Twitter exchange between Young Miami and Gina, Diddy's ex-girlfriend, because they were going back and forth on Twitter, and Young Miami was saying stuff like Diddy would make her get on her knees and just all type of craziness. So let me see if I can find it. Let's go to Google. Hold on. Argue on Twitter. And y'all, I need to make me a Twitter account. I don't have one, but I wish I would have. Let me see if Bossip has the actual Twitter exchange. Let me see. I just want to show y'all this because I'm not going to read the whole thing. It's way too much. So let me share a screen with this. Hold on. Then we'll get back to that. So this is the girl who Young Miami was getting into it with because her and Diddy was dating him around the same time. And around the time that Young Miami entered into a relationship with Diddy, Gina and Diddy had decided to, they were coming to their wits' end within the relationship. She was getting tired of the alleged abuse. She was getting tired of him mistreating her and always talking down on her and having something negative to say about her. So they were towards the end of their relationship. If you go back and you watch the Tasha K interview, She had posted a series of pictures of her and Diddy online to solidify her relationship with him. A lot of people were criticizing her and antagonizing her on Twitter, saying that, oh, you weren't really Diddy's girlfriend. You're lying. You don't really know him. You're just using this situation for clout. So her response to what the people was attacking her with and saying to her on Twitter, she came out and she put it videos, pictures, all types of stuff, right? Oh, there you go. Do you want your camera on in the safe zone? Okay, let me see. Oh, I can't hear you.
You can't hear me?
Oh, there you go. I can hear you now.
Okay.
So yeah, so this is the girl who there's rumors around that's allegedly this person who just filed this new lawsuit against Diddy. So I think that that's interesting. I feel like there's going to be a lot more people coming out filing lawsuits against him, claiming certain situations as she was being they were being coerced and all of this different stuff. Because I feel like specifically with Gina's situation, she was in a relationship with Diddy, and although he treated her wrong and more than like his partner, she still went back. In the Tasha K interview, she detailed how she would constantly go back to him and how she was used to seeing that type of behavior because she grew up watching her mom also be talked down on, hit, and stuff like that from her partners. So I feel like, I don't know. I feel like he does have a way with manipulating women, and he does prey on people who are weak mentally or have some type of family issues in the past, to where they will be attracted to somebody to mimic the same behavior because they think it's normal. She even said that type of behavior was normal. So I don't know. How do you feel about it, this new lawsuit?
I agree.
You agree? So how do you? So if this is allegedly her, have you watched the Tasha K interview in the safe
I
zone?
I have not. I gotta watch it. I have
The
not.
Tasha K interview was really, really well. Around the time where Cassie did her lawsuit, or I think this was a little bit before that. So Gina was getting dragged through the mud really bad, but it was a little
Okay.
bit before that. She did an interview with Tasha K, and Tasha K released it on her channel. So y'all got to go watch that. When I was going down the Diddy hole like a week ago, I had came across it, and it was crazy, y'all. It was
And
a
that's
crazy
that's her
video.
right there. That's her
Yeah,
right
that's
there.
her.
Wow.
Yep, this her. This her. Hold on, I want y'all to see it. Now this stuff is in the way. Uh
Okay.
oh,
I made it a little
there
big.
it go.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's see if we could. That's Gina.
Okay. Wow.
Very
Ooh,
pretty girl.
very. Yes.
So if you watch that interview, she'll tell you how one time Diddy got so mad at her, he dragged her by her hair,
Oh
he
my
jumped up and kicked her in her stomach, and he was hitting her on the side of her head, but was avoiding her face. So I don't know. She has alleged some very wild interactions with him. So
So let me ask
listen,
you this, because I kind of missed. I was trying to get in here and I was missing
uh-huh.
stuff. So this is the lady that used to Tasha K had on her. Tasha K reported on this lady. This lady is alleged to have had, suffered abuse from Diddy and all this stuff.
Yes.
So has her stuff been like confirmed or
Well, right now they're calling her Jane Doe.
okay?
So
So they
she submitted the lawsuit anonymously,
okay,
but from the details of what people got from the lawsuit, they put two and two together because they said in this part, let me bring it back up real quick,
okay.
that an associate of Diddy's kept calling her and harassing her, and they were saying that was Young Miami. Young Miami was allegedly the one that was calling Gina, harassing her, and trying to get her to get rid of Diddy's child.
Oh yeah, I heard.
Hmm.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I heard about that. Oh, we y'all.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Oh Lord.
It's a lot. So let me see. I want to finish this TMZ article and then we can move on. Because I just wanted to get the Diddy stuff out the way. Honestly, it's really like a little draining.
Yes, it's getting
He has
over.
something going on every day. And I feel like after this, I'm just not even going to talk about it till the trial starts because I feel like that's where the interesting stuff happens. That's where you could get to the meat and
It's
potatoes of things.
overwhelming right now because it's everything
Yeah,
coming out.
that's what it is. It's overwhelming. That's the perfect word. Okay, so she says she tried to get space from Diddy after the miscarriage, but Diddy would allegedly harass her with calls and texts until she agreed to see him, which she claims continued through July 2024. The woman says she feared for her safety during this time, having witnessed Diddy slap and abuse other women. She also alleges he found some way to track her location and monitor her conversations. She claims that he continues to contact her to this day, attempting to control her and intimidate her. The woman says she suffered trauma, financial injury, and physical injury and is seeking an unspecified amount in damages. We've reached out to Diddy for rep for comment. So far, no words back. Of
Mm,
course, Diddy team ain't gonna say nothing to y'all, TMZ.
right.
Why would he say anything to them? Like, I was getting my thumbnail together, you guys. I had completely forgot to put Diddy's picture on my thumbnail. And so I was going back to put a picture on there, but the one that I got was from Google, so I didn't know if it would be copyrighted or not. So I went to his Instagram to go get a picture, and he's deleted everything off of there except for two posts. One about his daughter, and I think the other one was it was two posts about his kids. But if y'all can recall, Diddy was posting a lot on Instagram. So he
Oh,
swiped his Instagram clean. He's went radio silent at this point. So it's not much that we gonna hear about that.
I think they all wiping. They say Ursha wiped out his Twitter, and somebody else they said wiped out their Twitter.
It was it Jay-Z?
Now it was a woman, I think.
Oh, it was probably Young Miami. I have no
Somebody
idea.
wiped out their Twitter. Oh, it was Usher wiped out his Twitter.
Yeah, it was Usher. I heard that.
Yeah, and it was like they said it was like 7,000 tweets
Wow.
that
Jay
he
Z only got one post on his Instagram right now, y'all. And I could have sworn he posted way more than that, but I wouldn't know because I don't follow him.
no he posts more than that because I follow him on
He
Instagram.
did, but he wiped off his Instagram. They're all going through deleting all of their pictures and all of their stuff off of their social media accounts. So
Yep.
I think that's very telling, you know? I think that is very, very telling. So I wanted to move past that one. If it's more updates, I said I wouldn't, but I ain't gonna lie, I'm kind of sucked in with everybody else. So
All right.
if it's more interesting tea that comes out, y'all, I will come talk about it because this is the type of, commentary I want to do. So even if I don't want to do it and the people want to hear it, we're gonna talk about it. And
Right.
that's on period. Hey Vanessa. Yeah. they they all wiping off they social medias, Tish. Like, oh, and before I move on from Diddy, you guys, did y'all see that the Shade Room posted that Netflix and 50 Cent is co-producing a docu-series about Diddy and it will be coming out on Netflix. How do y'all feel about that? I just think that is so petty.
Cost 50 petty. And that's
Because 50 is petty. Like, damn, he already getting dragged through the mud. Let Netflix do what they gonna do. Why you gotta be involved,
he
sir?
petty. He said he been telling us. He been for years, and ain't nobody been listening. They thought he was just being, mean and this
Yeah.
trying to tell everybody that this was going on. Nobody believed him.
Right. I'm just like, Lord have mercy. See, even if I got huge beef with somebody, I wouldn't go to those extents, especially if they going through stuff as serious as what this is
Right,
going on. I will feel vindicated in the moment that everything that I've been saying has been true. So at least the supporters could understand I haven't been saying anything wrong and I've been right with my fight and what I've been saying or my crusade against this person. Because at this point, it's a crusade. Like
right,
50
right. That-
Diddy, I mean, 50 is just like not letting up on him. And it's like he already getting dragged. I wouldn't want no parts of it.
Did you cover before you move off of Diddy? Did you cover about the baby oil?
No, I did not. I seen some comments about that, but I wasn't too sure about the baby oil. That's why I wasn't even gonna talk about it. Now y'all gotta put me up on game. I ain't heard about that one.
Well, let me tell you about the baby oil.
Okay.
Allegedly, that
Uh-huh.
wasn't baby oil because everybody was trying to figure out why did he have so much baby oil when they raised. But
Uh-huh.
allegedly, they are saying that that's not baby oil. That was liquid ecstasy. Was similar to the
Mm.
date rape drug.
Mm.
Have you
That
introduced?
would make sense. That would
Yeah.
make sense because a lot of people have been coming out and alleging that he's spiked their drinks, he's put stuff in their
Yeah.
drinks, and so
Inside of the oil. And
ooh,
what happens with it is, it's like the date rape drug, whatever the case may be. It gives you in this, this euphoric state and kind of high state, and then
yeah,
almost like out of body experience. You're not in control, and it's almost like it knocks you out. And then when you wake up, you don't even have a recollection of what happened, while you were out. And they saying that's what that was. That's why he always had that baby oil around his parties. You saw them
yeah.
pouring it all over each other and all of that kind of stuff. These people
Wow.
had no clue what was really going on with him.
Ooh wee.
They went to sleep and woke up with no recollection of these parties.
Ooh wee.
So that's the little bit I wanted to bring and pull on it, because
Yeah.
when I set my live, I was gonna report on that. This man been
Yeah.
date raping folk for years,
Wow.
allegedly. Cause they saying allegedly that's what it was. I got it off of I don't know if y'all follow Harmony Speaks on
I
here.
don't know who that is.
She's a content creator on here that covers, news, celebrity news, and social media, people and all that. She had it on her page, and she had the whole entire breakdown, y'all, even down to the name of the drug that they saying it was inside of it. So that's where I got it from, and I was going.
Wow.
I
And
just
somebody just messaged me too, said all the baby oil was laced.
It was laced. That's it.
Oh,
That's
oh,
it.
gee.
Yeah. So I just want to put that little plug in there. But I'm
Oh,
like,
wee.
I'm tired of Diddy too. I mean, it's just too much every day. But I just want to put that plug in there. Okay.
Hey, April Love. Okay, thank you so much, Raymond. I'm happy you came up here because you've been following it real closely, so we could
Yes,
bounce
I
off of
have.
each other.
So I'm gonna stay up, but I'm gonna
Okay,
go.
yeah, you can stay up for sure. Okay, y'all. So I want to talk about Herbo next because how do I say this? Anytime he's in the news, it kind of make me sad because as a Herbo fan, like literally, y'all, I have always rooted for him. Out of everybody who came up in the Chicago drill era that put Chicago on the map as far as music with my generation, Herbo, Lil Bibby, Lil Durk, I've listened to all of them. So with them have making the wave that they did, I would at least expect for at least the money to stay up. Now y'all know Herbo got hit with the lawsuit a while back from allegedly, or not a lawsuit, but he was facing federal charges with credit card fraud. So the company that helped represent him, who he paid to get him off of that case, is now suing him, saying that he owes $236,000 semi dollars, and he didn't finish paying them. So they filed a lawsuit against them. I want to read this article real quick before I get into his response to all of the chatter that was going on social media. So it says Herbo speaks out after reportedly being sued by a law firm that represented him in 2020 wire fraud case. Ride fraud, credit card fraud, all of that type of stuff. It says Herbo is speaking out after reportedly being sued by Prince Global Tie LLP. The company is a law firm that represented him in a 2020 federal wire fraud case. According to court documents reportedly obtained by All Hip Hop, Prince Global Tie LLP filed the suit against the rapper on Tuesday, September 24th. The lawsuit reportedly accuses the rapper of breach of contract and unjust enrichment. Additionally, the firm is alleging that Herbo stopped paying the company roughly 2 weeks before he was sentenced. To note, the rapper's real name is Herbert Wright III. And in a quote that was put out on this website, it says, Mr. Wright has not paid and owes Prince Global $237,582.67 for legal work and services performed by the firm on his behalf. The lawyers reportedly asserted, per All Hip Hop. The amount included interest in the amount of $26,542.85. The last payment made by Mr. Wright was on December 29th, 2023. They also quoted, "It was unjust for Mr. Wright to enjoy the benefits of Prince Global services without paying for them." The suit reportedly adds, "As a result of Mr. Wright's failure and refusal to pay for the legal work performed by Prince Global, but accepting the fruits of the work, Mr. Wright has been unjustly enriched and Prince Global has suffered harm." So that was written by the Shade Room, y'all. And I said it was a blog, but I was just randomly searching it up, and it happened to be the Shade Room. So y'all go follow the Shade Room. They have a website through Google. You can follow them on Instagram. That's where I get most of my updates from them at. And so yeah, they posted this. It was made aware to all of the blogs. Of course, everybody was talking about it, calling him broke. Really getting down on him because it's been rumors for a while circulating around the industry that G Herbo wasn't making as much money as he used to in the past because he haven't been producing hit music. So this is what G Herbo had to say, y'all, to that lawsuit, you guys. Let me go here. Hold on. Let's share screen. Oh, hold on. And boom. So let's get into this one.
Instead of like writing one of those big long paragraphs when people issue statements, I figure I'd rather just talk about it on video. And I wish I didn't even have to address this kind of stuff because I don't know if I could avoid talking about stuff publicly, or if I could avoid any kind of public perception of my personal life and my business, I would do the opposite. But anyway, I want to address this lawsuit and my greedy, shiesty law firm, Prince Global, that I hired. First of all, I paid y'all $1 million.
Woo!
$1 million. I think a little over $1 million. But this invoice of what y'all suing me for put y'all well over $1 million. And I didn't even go to trial. I pled guilty. I pled guilty instead of like
Hold on, y'all.
writing one of those big never happen again. First of all. And second of all, let me touch on, I'm glad this over so I can speak on it. I don't know how to do fraud. I was fighting a case for conspiracy to commit wire fraud and identity theft. I ain't never did fraud a day in my life. I don't even know how to work my phone. I don't know how to work a computer. I went to jail for paying hundreds of thousands of dollars to for goods and services when I was 18 years old. I was a kid. I was 18, 19 years old, paying $20,000 for a jet, $15,000 for a crib, thousands of dollars for cars, rental cars, and he doing that legally. That ain't had nothing to do with me. I didn't know what he was doing. I wasn't even thinking about it. I was a kid. I had money already. I wasn't going to steal from people. I wasn't stealing people's credit cards and taking their identity to go further my career or do something to help me. Like, be for real. So, anyways, let's touch back on this subject. Also, y'all misinformed me that I would even be debanked, that I was going to get debanked and banks wouldn't even never happen again. First of all,
let's go to this one. Oh, that was it? Oh, okay. Well, that was it. I wanted to listen to the rest of it, but the Shade Room didn't put all of it on there. So pretty much he just came out defending himself, saying that it was really his manager's fault. He paid this guy to be his manager early on in his career. He was giving him money for private jets, this, that, and the third. Allegedly, the man was doing some type of wire fraud, stealing people's identities, getting access to their credit cards, and all of that nature. So he's just speaking out on that. Me personally, looking at the situation, I don't think G Herbo at the time of when he was allegedly doing the stuff, I don't think that he was oblivious to, even if his manager was the one doing it, I don't think he was oblivious to it because they all talked about it in their music. I listened to them, so I know. They will brag about cracking cards, and cracking cards is when you stealing somebody's identity, using a credit card to pay off whatever you want, whether it's a bill, a car, some food. They did that. So I wouldn't be shocked if he did. Now, what was interesting to me was that he chose to plead guilty to a charge that he said he didn't do. I think that that's very telling within itself. How do you feel, Ray Mary? Who is that day? This is G Herbo, you guys. He's a rapper from Chicago. He's really popular with my generation. He's like a social media influencer. He got popular off of doing a song with Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj featured on one of his songs that went viral, and so that's how he came up in the industry. How
Can
do
you
you
hear
feel?
me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, okay. I think I was on mute. I don't know. Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree. I feel like if he didn't know or he was unaware, I'm like you. Why would you plead guilty to something that you know you didn't do? So to me,
Right.
I'm thinking in my mind, nah, wait a minute. It's something there that G Herbo is not saying. He's
Yeah,
not
of
telling the
course.
whole story.
Right.
That's what I get from that. Now, you're not pleading guilty to something that you know for a fact that you didn't do and you can win. Nah,
Right.
he's not telling
Right.
the whole story today. He's not telling the whole
He's
story.
not, and I feel like that's why he took that guilty plea.
Yep.
And because of the law firm that he had representing him, I don't know if they was super great, but it was already alleged back in the time when he was under scrutiny, when the trial was actually happening. The blogs
Mm,
was posting about it, and they were saying that he paid over 500,000 to his attorneys to represent him. So to me, that's a lot of money.
that is.
It's kind of excessive. They say he still owed them 237,000. I think that ugh, don't run off on the plug.
Right.
That's part of how I feel because they got you off of that case. If it
Hmm.
wasn't for them, the outcome could have been different. So
Right.
just try to, pay them what you can and move on and wash your hands with the situation. And if you feel like you're being done wrong or it was unjust, then go ahead and pay some more lawyers.
Yep.
So
Go
that's
ahead
in
and
his
pay.
case though. He don't want to spend all that
He
money.
don't want to spend the money.
But this
Yeah.
is what he got to do now because now he has a lawsuit out from the damn lawyers. It's like you run off on the government, then you run off on the attorneys.
But
Like,
you know what? He's
wow, that's
young, right?
fair.
Isn't he like young?
Uh
Isn't he
huh.
young? Isn't he? Okay.
Like
Okay.
he
What?
was like
Yeah.
17,
Okay.
17, 18. It was very early on in his career. I
Oh.
wouldn't be shocked if they was, because let me tell you, when they was first making music, they was in the hood, they was scraggly, they ain't had no money like that. So I wouldn't be shocked if they was taking those measures to keep up the image, the lifestyle.
Right.
I just wouldn't.
Absolutely.
I thought that was really interesting. I wanted to come and talk about it because y'all, I really like him, and every time he's in the news, I'm just like, damn, bro, like get it together. You,
I
they always
know.
owe somebody or you took something. Yeah,
I don't know a whole lot about him. I just know,
yeah,
how he hit the scene and what he's done.
right,
But I just don't. I mean, I'm learning some stuff listening to you because I don't really know a
yeah,
whole lot about him. So
yeah,
this is interesting to me.
yeah.
Keep it coming. Keep it coming,
Oh,
honey.
of course. I'm gonna keep y'all updated because I think that situation is, first of all, I know that it's probably fucked up for him, but to me, a little bit, it's a little funny because he keep getting trapped in these traps with money. It's just like, what?
Yep.
Why you ain't in the news for something else?
I know, right? So now that I do know, it's always about this money.
Yeah,
So
it's
I'm
always
like
about
you.
money, and it's just like, G Herbo, what is going on? Like, let's figure it
Facts.
out. What's the
Facts.
solution? Your social life, you should be doing appearances, you should be going to clubs. The girls is making like 20, 15K off of appearances at clubs and stuff. You should do it
Right.
too. Or just, drop some more good music. Okay, so what was next? Let me see if I could find this other post I wanted to show y'all. Naomi Campbell.
Oh
OMG
yeah, 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 yeah. I'm waiting on that.
too. Let's just find let me just stop sharing and let me find the article on that really, really quick because I didn't get everything saved on here.
Okay.
I just kind of wanted to get the live out and then I wanted to show y'all videos because I feel like it make it more fun. Y'all can really see what I'm talking about if you guys don't know. You guys get hit.
It does. That's the part I got to learn how to do videos and use the laptop and share and stuff. Y'all notice I don't do a lot of that. And
Yeah.
so that's the part that I want to learn how to do.
It's really easy if you're doing it from your laptop.
Yeah,
That's what
that's
I
what I'm gonna have
can
to do.
say.
I gotta get another laptop, y'all. I just
Yeah,
got to go and invest and get one.
Okay, so let's talk about Naomi Campbell for a little
Okay,
bit.
yeah, well, her crazy tail self.
I like Naomi Campbell though,
I do
and I
too.
might
I
have a little
do.
bit of an unconventional opinion about this stuff. Let me just tell y'all. Let me just tell you.
Okay.
So let's get into it. We finna read it now. It says Naomi Campbell barred from being charity trustee over allegations of fraud. Why is everybody doing fraud? What is going on? What is
I
it?
know, right?
I am thoroughly confused. So this article says September 27th. What was that? That was yesterday? Just yesterday. They wrote up
Uh-huh.
this
Or a
article.
day before. One of them.
It says British born international supermodel Naomi Campbell has been barred from being a charity trustee in England and Wales for 5 years after the poverty charity Fashion for Relief, which she founded nearly 2 decades ago, was deemed to have been poorly managed with inadequate financial management.
Oh
Following
Lord.
a 3 year investigation into the financial activities of charity, the Charity Commission, which registers and regulates charities in England and Wales, said it had found multiple instances of misconduct and or mismanagement, and that only 8.5% of the charity's overall expenditure went on charitable grants in a 6 year period from 2016. It said that thousands of pounds worth of charity funds were used to pay. Hold on, Ramir, I'm gonna mute you real quick.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so let me see. Pause. Let's go back. Uh-oh. Wait, where was I at? Oh, there we go. Okay, so it says that thousands of pounds worth of charity funds were used to pay for a luxury hotel stay in Cannes, France for Campbell, as well as a spa treatments, room service, and even cigarettes. The regulator sought explanations from the trustee, but said no evidence was provided to back up their explanation that hotel costs were typically covered by a donor to a charity, therefore not costing the charity. The 54-year-old was extremely concerned by the findings of the regulator and that an investigation on her part was underway. She quotes, "I was not in control of my charity. I put the control in the hands of a legal employer." She says the commission, which registers and regulates charities in England and Wales, also found the fellow trustees Blanca Helmick received around £290,000, which in US dollars is $3,885,000, of unauthorized funds of for consultancies. How do you say that? Consultancy services, which is a branch of the charity's constitution. She has been disqualified as a trustee for 9 years. Trustees are legally required to make decisions that are in their charity's best interest and to comply with their legal duties and responsibilities, said Tim Hopkins, Deputy Director of Specialist Investigations and Standards. Our inquiry has found that the trustee of this charity failed to do so, which has resulted in our action to disqualify them. The charity, which was founded in 2005 in the aftermath of Hurricane Katrina in New Orleans, was dissolved and removed from the Register of Charities early this year. On its website, which is still active, the charity said that it's presented fashion initiatives and projects in New York, London, Cannes, Moscow, Mumbai, and Dar es Salaam, raising more than 15 million for good causes around the world. The charity had been set up with the aim of uniting the fashion industry to relieve poverty and advance health and education by making grants to other organizations and giving resources towards global disasters. The commission said that around 344 pounds, thousand pounds, which is $460,000, has been recovered, and that a further 98,000 pounds of charitable funds have been protected. These funds were used to make donations to two other charities and settle outstanding liabilities. Now, when Naomi was getting questioned about, these allegations that are being put out against her and her being removed from the board, she, of course, has something to say. We read it in the article, but I did want to play the audio from the Shade Room. So let's see. Let me go to my saved videos from YouTube. So this is what Naomi had to say, you guys, in response to that.
Found out today about the findings, and I'm extremely concerned, and we are investigating on our side. As I was not in control of my charity, I put the control in the hands of a legal lawyer, and so we are investigating to find out what and how. as everything I do and every penny I ever raise goes towards charities.
So that's what she had to say about the situation. Now I'm gonna give y'all my honest opinion. Now we know people who are famous, they start these charities and sometimes a lot of the money don't go necessarily where they say it's going to go. It's almost like a tax write-off for them, but sometimes the people that are put in positions to dispute or not dispute but distribute the money in certain areas, they don't do that a lot of the times. So I think this situation with Naomi Campbell, if she was doing it, of course she should be held accountable, but at the same time it's like this shit happens and you don't really hear about it, especially when, our other counterparts, ethnic counterparts, when they do it, it's kind of hush hush. It'll be talked about for one day and it'll go away. No, Naomi's situation is not going away no time soon. She was trending on Twitter when this was released. She's been getting dragged on Instagram, everywhere you can name it. So I think the situation is crazy. I believe that if anybody starts a charity, that the funds should go to exactly what you say they were supposed to, not hotel stays, not spa treatments and all of that different type of stuff. I don't think that is necessarily how it should go. I think that's kind of crazy if that's true. It's a lot of high-ranking officers and celebrities going down for fraud. Yes, the feds just arrest a black mayor here for fraud. Yes. They is that Eric Mayer, Candace? Is that who you're talking about? Because I think Eric Mayer, or it was somebody. It was a mayor from New York, I think. They arrested him, was saying that he was doing fraud. And I'm just like, oh my god.
That was Eric Adams.
Eric Adams, okay. I knew it was close. Eric Mayer.
See, I had him on my live too. That was one of the ones on my thumbnail. I was gonna talk about him too with his, getting indicted self and all of this and what's going on with him, honey. That was in New York. Yes, that's the New York mayor.
Look, they said she knew better. She knew better. No, not a spa treatment. A spa treatment.
Spa treatment.
Spa treatments, hotel stays, and other extracurricular activities that have nothing to do with the charity. Okay? So that's what they're alleging with her. And I'm just like, Lord, I'm tired of them putting all these black people up due to walk of shame. Like, damn. Y'all be having way more other people doing that. You feel me? Them clear people.
That's so Ari. The Dolph trial is over, baby.
Dolph trial is over already?
Yeah, it's over. This particular one is over, baby. It was over with, what was it, Thursday. It's over.
What?
Yeah, it's already over.
I've never heard the results of that. All I seen was clips of them saying what happened and how it transpired, but it went that fast.
Oh yeah, it's over. In a nutshell, quickly, one of them pleaded guilty off the top and turned state. Okay.
Wow. Okay.
And then the other one decided to go to trial. His trial started about a week ago in Memphis, and they deliberated Thursday and came back with a verdict of guilty on all three counts. He got guilty. They found him guilty on all three counts, and she off the rip sentenced him to life on one of the charges. So she still has to sentence him. Yeah, she still has to sentence him on the other two charges in November. So as soon as the trial was over, he went to they took him in the back, and that was that. He comes back to court in November for his sentencing, but he's already facing life. So what else could it be other than life with either the possibility without the possibility, with the possibility, whatever. Right. So that part of the trial, y'all, is over. Now it's 4 more defendants that's getting ready to face their fates or whatever. Yeah, it was 6 people
involved. Keeping up real good with it, because I didn't know. I was just seeing posts on Instagram. The stuff that gets sensationalized, like the clips of them saying what they did, that type of stuff. I didn't follow it closely, so.
Oh yeah, that's right here in my hometown. So Dolph was my guy. So of course I'm gonna follow that. I'm gonna follow it all the way to the end. I don't know, like I said, it's about 4 more left, and gotta see what's gonna happen with them. But these 2 fellas here, Done deal. It's done. It's over, baby.
Ooh,
I was
ooh.
answering her in the chat. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I'll
No,
keep
but
y'all
that's good.
posted.
Thank you for the update. So, do they know the other four names of the people, or?
Yeah, yeah, they know. All these names been out there since the beginning.
Oh
All
wow.
these people been out there since the beginning. Now, this one of the guys left. They saying is the conspirator, whatever, however the case may be, that set that whole thing up or whatever.
Yeah,
They
I was gonna say that, Candace. Look, Candace says. Then they say Yo Gotti label paid $50,000 for his lawyer. They gonna get Gotti next. That's what I was about to ask next. It was Yo Gotti's name brought up in any way with that?
Yeah, his name didn't come up a whole lot during this trial right here. His brother's name came up mostly, Juke. But
Yeah,
of course, Juke met his untimely demise too.
yeah,
So God his name didn't come up, but they trying to tie it all back to
to
him.
him.
So
Yeah,
that's what the whole point of it is. And yes, CMG did pay $50,000 for one of the lawyers, and they
mhm.
all tied up in there, y'all. It's a big old mess. It's a
That
big
is
old mess.
this. Ooh, ooh, ooh,
Yeah. So, but
ooh.
I'll keep y'all posted on it.
Yes, please, because you got the
Okay.
plug, the Memphis
I will.
plug.
I'll keep y'all posted.
Okay, so next thing I wanted to move y'all was to Black China. It seemed like the theme of this week is lawsuits. Why is everybody suing everybody? It's crazy. So Black China's boyfriend, ex-boyfriend, Twin Hector, is filing a $10 million lawsuit against Black China and alleges that she attacked him while he was sleeping back in 2021. So this post says Angela White, formerly known as Black China, is in hot water after her ex boyfriend, Twin Hector, claims while he was sleeping in their former home, she physically assaulted him in September 2021. According to CMZ, Twin is suing White and alleges the influencer would often physically abuse him during their nearly 3 year relationship when they were living in Los Angeles. During, let me turn it down. During the alleged 2021 attack, Twin claims White punched him in his face with the closed fist, elbows, and knees. He says she pinned his arms down and he was unable to defend himself. In addition, he also claims the abuse occurred when she was drinking or using drugs. The man claims she would often try to strangle him and use household objects as weapons, which included wires, furniture, cell phones, and kitchen utensils to attack him. He's suing for more than $10 million in damages. I'm just like,
What the what? Wait a minute. Hold on. This lady was doing all that to this man. This lady was doing all that to this man.
I don't listen. It was some pictures too, and I'm not gonna post it on YouTube because I don't want them to flag me or nothing for no violence. But he was beat up pretty bad. I don't know if it was Black China or not,
Oh
but
my gosh.
I feel like before I get into what Tokyo Tony said, because I wanted to play those videos for y'all, I just feel like if it was a situation where they were fighting, 9 times out of 10, he wasn't, just not hitting her back. I felt like maybe he was maybe abusing her as well, or maybe she was the abuser. Because typically, and this is where let me call out my bias a little bit. As a woman, I just can't see no woman beating up no man so bad and so viciously without him doing something, restraining her, striking her back, calling the police. Well, I'm sure the police was called, but I'm not too sure about that. But it's just like you sat there and let her beat you out your sleep and then you didn't do nothing and you decide to file a lawsuit against her. And I feel like it's really the devil trying to mess with Black China because, as y'all know, Black China don't even call herself Black China anymore. She refers to herself as Angela White. She has
Right.
become, she's been sober for over a
Yes.
year. She was just on Instagram with her babies celebrating her sobriety, and she's been doing well. Now all of a sudden she's hit with this $10 million lawsuit.
Yeah, I think it might be a money grab too.
I
I don't want
think,
to, I don't want to downplay it because you do
yeah,
have abuse on men by women,
yeah,
and
that's
it
true.
happens. But I just think I think it's a money grab. I just honestly think
Right,
this is the devil trying to steal her joy because she done changed up everything. She done switched her life around.
right.
She doing good and always, y'all. when you're doing good, when you got, good things going on, that's when the devil try to attack the most. So I just
That's
feel like
so
it's just
true.
it's I think it's just the devil trying to come in her way. But I
I
hope,
agree.
this works out in her favor. I really hope,
I do. I do too.
she don't have to pay this money. But yeah, I just think that's a money grab. That's my 2 cents on it.
Look, it's me. Riri said, "Does she have $10 million?" Let me look at Black China Network. I
What's
think
her
she do.
network? I don't
She
have my other
is,
device
she
right
was
here.
very successful as a social media influencer. She was one of the first girls who made social influence in pop. She
Yes.
was dating a rapper. I feel like her and Amber Rose were really like pioneers in that area where they
Mm-hmm.
capitalized off of them dating popular men. Amber
Absolutely.
Rose dated Kanye West, then she dated Wiz Khalifa, had a baby with him, then she went on to date Tyga's best friend. Then Black China was dating Tyga, and that was a huge relationship, especially when Kylie Jenner entered the picture. There was a
Right.
whole bunch of mess with that scandal. So I feel like Black China has definitely found a way to where she's created businesses and shows to where she's making money off of her controversy, off of her name, and off of her image. I think she did well with that. I would say that.
Speaking of which, I wonder what Tiger is. What he doing? Why he just fall off the face of the earth like that?
Tyga only pop out when he got a smash hit.
Okay, all right. Because I was just wondering, cause Tiger been quiet. Tiger been quiet for a couple of years. I'm like, is he all right? What's going on with Tiger? Goodness, I knew him and Chris Brown was close to whatever, but I don't even see him
Yeah.
hanging around Chris anymore.
But 10 million lawsuit, jeez, yeah, that is a lot. So yeah, according to what is this? What website is this? Hot New Hip Hop. They says Black China, the riveting tale of Black China, her rise to fame, and her roller coaster life and network of $5 million. That's what they
She
wrote.
ain't even got 10.
That's what they wrote. They said $5 million in 2024. But I don't believe that. I believe she's made way more money than that.
Hold
Black
on, let's
China's
check
been
another source. Let's check
supreme
another one.
for a long time.
Hold
This
on,
one said 1.5. Wait.
hold on, wait a minute. It's getting worse. Wait a minute. I'm checking too. Hold on. Hold on. Cause I don't believe that. That lady got more money than that. Come on.
Right. I
What
don't
the
believe that,
hell?
y'all. I don't believe that for 1 second. Black China was a household name. She was that girl at the time. And I think she was able to capitalize off of it.
Hold on, Dave. I'm reading something right here. Hold on. Wait. This one here says, you can't always believe all this crazy stuff. But I see on one side, you right, it says, wait a minute, 1.5 million. But then up here, it says her OnlyFans. Hold on. Black China, where it go? Black China was the highest paid non-musician on OnlyFans in 2022, earning 39 million.
Yeah, so they capped.
Yeah, they lying because I knew her OnlyFans
Yeah,
did really well. Yeah, I knew her OnlyFans did real well. She was up
right.
there in like the top 5. So somebody lying.
That's a fact. Somebody is lying.
Yeah,
Absolutely
she yeah she
lying.
she worth more than that because OnlyFans brought her in like a shitload. I mean, excuse me, a slew of money. So
For
yeah, there you have it.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Look, Candace said that she's still on Zeus. Now, if y'all go back to China's reality talk show, China really put Zeus on the map. Now, y'all know I'm a huge Zeus fan.
Right.
China show was first, then Jocelyn's Cabaret came, and then
Yeah.
Natalie's Baddies, and then you got the Krishan and Blueface of Love. That show
Yep.
that she had on there. So no, she's not on Zeus anymore, and her show was showing her documenting her life. And I believe in the first season she was getting into it with her best friend really bad that she was really close with for a very long time. They fell out on the show. She was of course going through her back and forth struggles that she had with her mom on the show as well. But lately they've been on the up and up because Tokyo Tony has came out and told her side of the story of what happened as it pertains to this $10 million lawsuit. And I want to play it for y'all because one thing I live for Tokyo Tony. She is funny,
She is
y'all.
funny.
She is hilarious. So let's play that video so y'all can hear that one.
Let me break something down to you, Hector. Don't tell no motherfucking lies, bitch. I beat your motherfucking ass like a. I said I was. I said I was coming to LA and whoop your motherfucking ass playing games with me and my motherfucking daughter. So now you want to play games and say she did that to you? This short, this little did that to you? No, I came there and I beat your mother ass. Go tell him that. Go tell him that. Talk about some you was motherfucking sleep. You know, you went to motherfucking sleep after I finished your mother. Now try it again. And I'll do your mother. Do your mother.
How the hell away to be to Tokyo?
Yeah, Tokyo.
Let me
This lady crazy.
And that's the guy who Black China was dating in that picture. And that's one of the pictures we don't, he was messed up, and I don't want to share that with y'all. So
She might have been whooping his tail. You know how they go. They say he said it was when she was drinking and drugging and all that old crap. So she might have been putting her hands on him. I don't know.
But what's your opinion on Tokyo's take? Do you think Tokyo came and beat him up? 'Cause I can
Look,
believe
honey,
that.
let me tell you something. I don't put nothing past Tokyo. I don't put nothing past Tokyo. Do you hear me? So there you have it.
Oh man, she
I don't
is
put nothing past
hilarious.
her.
Yo, when
She
I seen
hilarious.
that video, I was just scrolling on my Instagram trying to find the different videos. Well, not the different videos for today. And I was like, wait, something did pop up on my timeline where Tokyo was responding. Let me go find that video as well. And when I seen it initially, I was just laughing my ass off because I said one thing about it. Tokyo has a really toxic relationship with her daughter. I may do a separate video with that and divulge into their back and forth and how they, do things as far as their relationship dynamic. But
Facts.
Tokyo said, "You not finna play with my daughter or her coinage."
Yep. Facts.
I did it, and I'm gonna tell them I did it. And when they
Yep.
ask me, I'm gonna tell them I did it, why I did it, how I did it, and I'll put you to sleep. That's what she basically said. She said, "No, you went to sleep after I whooped your ass."
I don't put it past her. I'm just gonna put it like that. I don't put it past her.
She
She
is
whooped
funny.
him,
She's a real key. She's funny.
but she hilarious. And I don't particularly like the relationship she had that they have because it's super toxic. It's super
Yeah.
toxic, and I hate that for
Tennis said,
them.
Tennis said Tokyo and see the sniper. Is it true? I don't know, Tennis, but I did see that video, and I would love to see what See the Sniper gotta say. Cause y'all know See the Sniper was one of Tokyo's mods when Tokyo
Right.
was on live and do her commentary or talk about whatever she talks about. So I think that would be interesting. I seen
Absolutely.
that page play that today, and I was just like, that's Tokyo. I would never, me personally, I could watch Tokyo, but I would watch her from the bushes. You feel me? Like I wouldn't comment in her chat, nor would I want to get super close enough to where she feel like she could disrespect me to that degree because she does that quite often. She don't
Right. She does.
level of respect or what she say, how far she would go. I was just like, wait, what's going on? Because she was just talking about how she was her moderator and how Tokyo respects her and stuff like that. So, child,
Yeah. I
I
don't
don't
know what happened with that. I was following a little bit, but I had to
I
let
didn't know.
all that go.
It just popped up on my phone, so I saw it, and then I was just like, well, I don't know. So, I believe Tokyo was gonna whoop Carlissa. I don't know. I think she was because she got that energy, but at the same time, Carlissa was like, "Girl, don't play with me." Like on some calm shit. Like, don't play with me. I'll dog walk your ass. That's what she told her. She said, "I'll dog walk you."
Mm.
Like she said, dog walk. She from California. That's some Cali shit to say. You gonna dog walk somebody? Like, girl. They Diddy assets are in his mom and son name, so nobody get a dime from him.
I'm,
Wow.
I'm 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 sure he did move it. I know he moved it when he found out he was being investigated. I know he moved his money because if he did, he
Mhm.
crazy.
And in one of the cases that was filed by one of the pursuants in one of the lawsuits, it was a guy, and he was saying that throughout their process of the lawsuit, he had to do some type of restraining order or some type of order where he stopped Diddy from selling certain property because he was trying to,
Mm-hmm.
I guess, his different houses
Yep.
around the United States, and he had to stop that. So I was
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if I was him. Shit, who wouldn't do that?
Right. I'm
Who
moving
wouldn't do that?
everything.
Put money into somebody else's name or
Right.
in an account that can't nobody find or can't be traced. If I had the money and the power to do that shit, that's exactly where I would put my money.
Yep. Yep.
But Diddy gonna get drained.
Absolutely.
I feel like he's not gonna be able to do it fast enough because Diddy is
Right.
a billionaire. Y'all gotta remember, he's a billionaire, right?
Yep.
So
Yep.
he has the funds available and they just coming
Right.
left and right. He ain't gonna have no money and his ass gonna be in jail if all of this stuff is true. But I
Yeah.
personally 100% in my spirit believe that a lot of what's being said in these lawsuits happened. That's just my personal opinion.
You say you believe it?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. I do too. I honestly, I do too. I just, in my spirit, I feel like, yeah,
Yeah,
he
Candace,
he
she,
he
she
did
does
that.
have a YouTube channel. Tokyo Tony is a YouTuber, and See the Sniper was one of her mods for the
Right.
channel. Yeah, so I don't know what's going on with that situation.
So
If I
that, do
was,
you think he gonna plead guilty or not guilty?
I think he gonna plead not guilty. I feel like he's pretty much throughout all these different situations that transpired. Even when all the stuff was happening with Cassie lawsuit, he came out and told a bold faced lie
Sure
that she
did.
was lying. You know,
Until that damn tape came
until
out,
that
he looked
tape
like a
came out
fool.
and he had to come out and, well, y'all,
I'm
that was a part of me
sorry.
when I was going through a dark time, and
Yeah.
I've been to rehab. You know, the typical PR.
Right.
I'm sorry I got caught.
I'm
you
getting
know,
help. I'm getting help.
I'm
And
getting
all of that.
help. Like, you've been doing this. You've been doing it
Yep.
up until the day they came and got you. I believe
Yep.
you
Yep.
ain't got no kind of help. You like this shit,
Yep. He love it. He absolutely loves it.
right? I always say like instead of love because I just my mind can't wrap the thoughts or comprehend why somebody would even be interested in that type of stuff. Especially if you somebody of his statue, you could get it for free.
Right.
What are
Absolutely.
you doing?
What are you doing? And then
People
did you
was
hear
at
that?
somebody's house.
And then did you hear that little white girl? Well, I ain't gonna say white girl. The little Caucasian girl that he said he adopted. That was,
Oh, I've seen that.
she was never adopted by him.
What?
No. Come to find out,
Well,
he never legally adopted this girl. So now they are asking, well, not asking, they are insinuating and wondering, alleging that she was part of his what do you call it? Shoot, I
that
don't even know.
trafficking ring thing.
Yes. Because they saying
Yeah,
it is no record of him actually adopting this little girl. Well, she was a little girl then. No, she's
yeah.
still a little girl. Ain't she like,
Yeah. Well, no, she's probably older at this point. Let me look it up. Diddy.
yeah, because I know back then she was a little, she was a little girl. And he was weird then with that little
He
girl. And I used to
was. He
say,
was. I watched a video when
yeah,
it first was hitting on the news. He went live. They was like
yep,
throwing a party for her. It was really strange, like the way
yes,
that everything transpired.
yes,
How they was doing that situation. I want to see if I can bring up the video that's not on YouTube.
right. They need to go find that little girl and check on her. And they need to find Fonsley Benworth. What he is. Because ain't
Yeah,
nobody
people.
heard from Fonz. What's his name? Bentley, somebody.
People were
Bentley
saying that.
Foxworth or whatever.
Uh
They
huh.
need to go. They need to go talk to Bentley because now they alleging that was his actual. That was his
Yeah.
actual lover,
Yeah.
allegedly. That's what they saying,
That was the
allegedly.
first thing that I was seeing, like from the commenters on the comment, because y'all know I love reading the comments. It's my favorite pastime. I don't know why,
Right.
but I love to see what other people are thinking
Me
about the
too.
situation. So they were saying that they was like, "Where's Fonts Bentworth? Where's he?"
Fonz Benworth,
Da-da-da-da.
yeah.
Yeah, da-da-da-da. And I was just like, "Who is Fonts Bentworth?" Then I'll look back and I'm like, "Oh, that's the light skinned dude that would be wearing all the
Yes.
corny plaid fits with the golf."
Right.
Yeah, I remember him. And I didn't know at the time that he was trying to act like he was Diddy's butler. I'm like, what grown man want a butler following him around 24/7? Especially when they not doing shit within the house. I thought a butler's is supposed to stay in the house, but he was just assisting you with everything. So I'm sure he's seen a lot of stuff, y'all.
Yeah. And he ain't
They said he
talking.
disappeared. He's now he got a family. He's into Christ and in the church and all that type of stuff. That's at least what I was reading from the comments. I'm not too sure.
But you know what? I'm gonna tell you something. Y'all go find Freddie from
Look,
is it
Candace put that
Freddie?
too. Y'all on the same wavelength. Candace says, I've
Oh,
been watching the videos of Freddie from making the band and the ex bodyguards. Diddy going down. Yeah, I watched
yes, I was
a
just
lot
gonna say
of
that, Candace. Yes, go watch Freddie. Go watch his videos. He tells it. He didn't tell it like that straightforward, but that man told it. He was like, "Look, this is how this is what I experienced. This is
Wow.
that, this is that." And he really talking about it. He was like, "Yeah, y'all need to go watch his. Y'all need to go watch Freddie. Absolutely,
I
Candace.
have to
I
go
was just
watch it.
saying it.
I didn't see it at all, but I'm definitely gonna go down that rabbit hole because I did
Yep.
at one point, and then I got tired of listening to it, so I just cut the shit off, and I would
Yeah, yeah.
what was going viral or what was being posted on the blogs, and that's what I was, basing my thoughts and opinions around. But I didn't know it was more than just a couple of people. I knew it was two
No.
bodyguards, and
Two bodyguards.
now it's bodyguards and people from his artist that was under
Right.
his label that was working for him.
Yes.
It
I
was
mean,
one clip that was going around that was going viral again, and it was the scene in Making the Band where he made them walk all the way to Brooklyn for a
right.
cheesecake,
For a cheesecake.
and they were saying that Beyonce was upstairs. It was for Beyonce, but even
Right.
I think those type of practices and rituals are meant to break people's spirits. I don't like stuff like that.
For
Like,
real.
why is you even doing all that? I understand the world of assistance and apprenticeship. It is very, very toxic.
It is. I didn't like that either when I was watching this show back then. That was the one thing about the show I didn't like. I didn't like how he treated them.
Yeah,
I thought he had narcissistic tendencies even then,
yeah.
honestly, y'all. I used to say it. I'm like, man, he is entitled. He thinks he this. I didn't like how he treated those kids on Making the Band. I didn't like it. I didn't
I
like it
used
not
to
one bit.
watch it, and at the time, it was weird because it was like everybody enjoyed the behind the scenes reality of what goes on to creating a celebrity. Because
Right.
Diddy's good at that. He's good at getting them the right choreographers, the right
He
look,
is.
the
He
right
is.
style, the right swag. He puts stars together. That's what he's good at.
That's what he does.
But
Absolutely.
nobody really question the behavior a little bit. It was almost
Right.
like enjoying people was enjoying it at the time because it was real behind the scenes tea. But even when you go back to it, like reality with what's her name? The lady from America's Next Top Model.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah,
Her,
yeah, yeah. Yeah.
she would be making those girls Tyra Banks. She would make them shave their heads, doing all type of crazy shit just to not pick them.
Right.
All type of verbal abuse. So it was a lot. It was a lot with that. Hold on, you
When I
guys.
saw Okay, go ahead. When I
Hold
saw
on, women.
okay.
No, I said go ahead.
Oh, okay. I was just gonna say when I saw Diddy, I'm gonna tell you I thought he was a weirdo anyway. But when I saw that video of in real time when he kissed his mama in the mouth and the way he was acting with his mom,
I
I
seen
was
that picture.
grossed.
That picture started floating around too. I was seeing it on thumbnails and videos on YouTube
Yes,
recently. I thought that was strange.
I was grossed out. And the video was even cringe. I cringed at the video and the mom. It's something wrong with her because you don't do that. I mean, I can understand kissing your little boy, kissing, whatever, whatever. But once the boys get a certain age, you don't do that anymore. That man was fully grown, sitting up kissing. He
He
kissed his mom in the
was.
mouth. That was horrible. That was horrible. I was done in. I was done. I was
Yeah,
done.
see, I never knew about that picture till now with all this new stuff that's been surfacing.
Oh, Day, you ought to see the video, baby. It's horrible. It's cringy. The way him and his mom was interacting. You would have thought that was like somebody he was talking to. You know? Did you all hear the audio of Kim Porter book on YouTube? Yeah, I did, Candace. But now they saying that book is not hers.
Yeah, no, the guy who was actually he submitted the book anonymously through a publishing
Right.
company. Then he had to come out and reveal himself. And he
Yeah.
said he don't know if those accounts were true or not, but that's what Kim told him. So pretty much
Right.
it's just a white man trying to come up real
Trying to
quick
come up,
on
Candace. That's
something
not her
because
book.
of the controversy and all of that. So that wasn't true.
Right, Candace. That wasn't. That's not her book.
That's
her
not her
own
book.
kids that came out and even said that's not her
That
book.
wasn't a book. Yeah, I saw that. It was they
Yeah,
were
that's not hers.
through the press or through their lawyer or something.
Hey Loretta, hey Miss Lowe.
Hey Loretta. Okay, you guys, I'm about to get off of here. I've been on here for a while. Thank you, Ray Mary, for coming up.
You're
I
welcome, love,
appreciate
anytime.
it. Y'all make sure y'all gonna be out here some more. I've been busy with different stuff, but I will be coming back with more celebrity videos. I will be dropping more short videos that I can
Okay.
edit because those are the ones that really bring in the type of viewers that you want.
The
So
who?
that's what I'm finna be doing, y'all. Y'all know this is the wave I've been trying to get on for a minute. You know, the daily report. We done figured it out. So we're gonna keep pushing for more content like this.
All right, honey. Thank you for having me up.
Thank you so much for coming up. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
I don't care. I believe he did what the book said, Candace. I wouldn't be shocked, Candace. I wouldn't be shocked. But just for certain purposes, we're going to go ahead and say that, it was false. But I love y'all so much. I hope y'all have a blessed evening, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Deuces.